Their jealousy towards you backfired quick. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, their jealousy towards you backfired quick. See, I need somebody to drop in the comments and say, your hate was revealed. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say your hate was revealed. See, the sad reality is that certain people think that jealousy will win your love. They think that jealousy will win your attention. They believe that jealousy will win you over. At some point, they gonna get that I am the only one and the best one for them. At some point, they'll realize my evil and heinous behaviors is because of my jealous for them, and they'll at some point understand why I did the things I did. They believe that this jealous nature that they have, at some point, you will be able to give them the things that they are seeking for. What they fail to realize is that they're only creating a recipe for disaster and reluctancy, meaning they're going to end up losing you anyway. They're going to end up losing the relationship, the friendship, or whatever bond y'all had anyway by being jealous. All right. You know, some people are willing to jeopardize your relationship, not only between them and you, but the relationship and friendship that you have between other individuals. That's a selfish individual. See, family, I need y'all to understand something. That jealousy that they had, it's always been there. You probably were not able to see it, but now you see it. And it was a situation that revealed itself at the right time. And we're going to speak about it within this video. But first thing is first, y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. Yes, y'all, we're still right here in front of the legendary Great Couch, and we're broadcasting live on the Reno Speaks Life channel. What's going on, fam? How y'all doing? What y'all ate today? And for those who already watched me on my other channel, y'all, I gotta say it for my foodies over here, fam. I had some leftover ribs from yesterday. I grilled yesterday, y'all. I did my thing. I still have yet to do the channel. We're going to get it in, y'all. But as of right now, this is what I ate. Ribs, spare ribs, that is, pasta salad, as well as baked beans. And my day has been blessed, man. Y'all drop in the comments and let me know how y'all doing. You feel me? But anyway, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get directly into this banger. Number one, first thing is first is it pushed you away, okay? That's the first thing it does. It pushes people away. Sometimes people think that jealousy is what bring a person closer to you. If I act like this, maybe they'll realize that they need to have me in their life, or maybe they need to promote my position, or maybe they need to start showing more attention to me. No, that's a toxic and dysfunctional way of thinking. It's never going to happen like that. That's almost like going to a job and acting up and thinking they're going to call you in the office and say, hey, Miss Jones, what's wrong with you? Would you like to have more pay on your check? No, you're going to get a warning. You're going to get rolled up. And you do it again, you may get suspended. You do it again, you may not have your job. That's just how the real world works. You follow me? And so, family, they think that they can throw tantrums. They think that they can do all these different negative things and put you through so many different events that will jeopardize your future, jeopardize your resources, your job, and anything that you have worked so hard for. I'm going to say something, y'all, that may sound so cliche, but listen, y'all, people who don't have nothing want you to have nothing with them. People who ain't going nowhere want you to go with them. People who's not doing anything want you to do it with them. In other words, y'all, they're jealous of what you have accomplished. They're jealous of your relationships. They're jealous of your looks. They're jealous of it all. But it's backfiring because they're pushing you away anyway. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I'm gone now, thanks to you. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, I'm gone now, thanks to you. Unfortunately. So, family, this is like the spouse who's jealous of your looks, right? Maybe you are a guy, this particular woman, she's not used to a handsome man. She's not used to a man with the six pack. She's not used to a man who get attention. Maybe you are a lady. He's not used to a woman with class. He's not used to a woman who gets attention but do not give a man something in return for that very attention she was given. He's not used to a woman with accomplishments, and the list goes on. Guess what? Those jealousy tendencies shows within his actions. He or she is going to push the person away anyway. And that's the same thing with yourself, y'all. It backfired because what they thought was going to draw you closer to them actually pushed you away from them. Does that make sense, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know, all right? Number 2, it's going to be this right here, fam. It created a self-fulfilling prophecy. All right, we're going to talk about this, y'all. It created a self-fulfilling prophecy. So getting right into it, if you think about a person who's jealous of another person's light, right? Hoping that no one else will ever see it. So what they do is try to keep this person away. What they do is try to keep this person limited. They try to keep this person brainwashed and programmed. But somehow, some way, this person ends up on television. They end up going viral on social media. They end up on somebody's podcast telling their life story. Just like Cinderella. They tried to keep her inside that basement. They tried to keep her inside that attic, away from the prince. He went looking for Cinderella. See, family, what's for you will always be for you. Can't nobody shake it, take it, or manipulate it. Can't nobody break it. Can't nobody keep you away from what was decreed for you. It's for you. All right? Somebody drop that down below in the comments and say, it's for me. So whether we're talking about Cinderella, a random person who get on television, or if we're talking about yourself, they're so jealous of your light, they don't realize that they're actually being utilized as footstools, and they may be the very reason why you get to where you need to be, right? Just like Judas helped Jesus get to the kingdom, that's the same thing with yourself. They're going to help you get there. They're creating a self-fulfilling prophecy where it was already written, but since they hate you so much, they'll be used. Yeah. They'll be used to watch how many people love you. They'll be used to see how many people love you. They'll be used to see how many people uplift you. They'll be used. And they'll have no choice but to watch you shine in that very light they tried to keep in darkness. You get what I'm saying, y'all? It creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. Does that make sense? Y'all drop in the comments and let me know. Number 3. It's going to be this right here, fam. It invited chaos, all right? It invited chaos. Now, another cliche point, but a lot of people overlook it. So, family, if you have that jealous friend, once again, who get mad at the friend who they are jealous of, have another relationship with other people, show their charisma off to other people, if they are loving and helpful towards other people, whatever it is, this person who's jealous of that friend, they will invite chaos. This is why you see so many fights on social media. Somebody was jealous. It was their friend who was jealous. All right. This is why you see certain people, unfortunately, being unalived. It was that jealous friend. Y'all remember, and God bless her soul, but the Kanika friend, the Kanika girl, I believe, she had certain friends, and it was young girls traveling out the country. It was one who went to Mexico. It was a girl from my hometown by the name of Renee. She lived in Douglas. She was out there in Florida with some jealous girls. She's gone. God bless her soul. And the list goes on. When you are around jealous friends, they invite chaos. Meaning they invite plots, setups, people lining you up, people who they have hired and commissioned to be against you so that they can lay you down. The list goes on, y'all. These individuals invite chaos. Jealousy can be deadly. All right. Somebody drop that down below in the comments. Jealousy can be deadly because it invites chaos. It can create a fight, a setup, somebody being unalived, unfortunately, arguments. The list goes on. But this is how it backfired because it invited chaos. Point blank period. And if you're not going for chaos, you're not accepting them nor their behavior. And that goes right back to number one. They pushed you away in the process. Number four, it's going to be this right here, fam. Self-sabotage, all right? Self-sabotage. So going right back to it. If you are jealous of your partner, if you are jealous of your friend, if you are jealous of a job or the person who withholds the job, whatever it is, you will self-sabotage it because you hate the fact that this person has the position, the thing, the resource, the application, whatever that you wish you can have. You hate that, or they hate that they have something they wish they can have. So they'll start self-sabotaging themselves because they really don't feel like they deserve to be in the position that they are in. So instead of saying, you know what, this right here is a stepping stone, not a stumbling block, they'll look at this as a stumbling block and they'll fall off themselves. Nobody pushed them. You see how that self-sabotaging work? They'll start not being punctual. They'll start calling in, calling off. They'll start not showing up. They'll start not pulling their weight and showing up on their behalf. Why is that? Because they're self-sabotaging something, whether it's unintentional or intentional. They're sabotaging because they don't feel like they deserve it. They don't feel like I should be in this position. Even though if they change their mindset and say, you know what, I'm only here for a short time and not a long time. At some point, I'll be where I need to be. They don't have that mindset. They reverse engineer it and say, if I mess this up, if I sabotage this, this means that it'll put me closer to where I need to be. And that's not how it works. It actually sets them back. All right? Reno, what are you saying right now? This is how it backfired for them. They self-sabotage the opportunity with you. They self-sabotage the opportunity with the job. They self-sabotage the opportunity with whomever. The point is, y'all, is that this is how that jealousy towards you backfired, right? Number five, y'all, the last thing is going to be this right here. They embarrass themselves publicly, all right? They embarrass themselves publicly. Family, some people go to the extent to show others how they feel about you. And they'll do it in public thinking that it's cute, thinking that it's going to get attention, thinking that you're going to have a change of heart or show some form of empathy, when in actuality, all it's doing is making you look at them in a different light. They're losing you. They're losing you. David Ruffin style. They are losing you, right? So anybody seen the movie The Brothers with Bill Bellamy, Maurice Chestnut, the other light-skinned guy, who was the guy who was getting married, D.L. Hewley, right? Cult classic for sure. But within that movie, Bill Bellamy was the jealous friend. He was the friend who didn't want to see his homeboy getting married because, of course, number one, he had this thing towards women where he was like, man, I'm a player for life. Then number two, he was like, man, we the brothers, right? You're going to break up the group, you know. And ultimately, number three, he never really had someone to love him. Why? Because it starts with Mom Dukes. Mama really didn't show him love like that. So it was foreign for him to look at his partner and be like, oh, man, you getting mad, bro. I'm happy for you. He looked at that and was like, man, your life is over. She don't love you. So long story short, he would disrespect him and his spouse, you know, very subtly, right? He was a butthole in the movie, talking about Bill Bellamy. But it got to the point where he was at that bachelor party. And for those who know, y'all know, especially if you watch the movie, when they got to the bachelor party, he said, hey, man, you've been at this for a minute. I've been letting you slide. But now I'm about to let you have it, right? He said, I tried to give you some time, you know, and give you the benefit of the doubt because I knew that you were drinking. But he told him off, right? In public. He told them off. He let them know, hey, man, I'm a grown man. I'm going to make this decision regardless, whether you my homeboy or not, in other words. And then he kind of shoulder bumped him a little bit. Like, yeah, and what? He kind of got buck on his homeboy. He had to. But it was because the jealous friend was starting to make it known publicly. But in actuality, he really only embarrassed himself in public. That's exactly how it happens in real life. Some people try to do certain things in front of people thinking it's going to make you look bad, make you look sad, make you look like the issue or the problem. In actuality, it makes them embarrass themselves in front of everybody. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Drop in the comments and let me know. But fam, we're going to do a recap and then we'll conclude this video. But understand something. Their jealousy towards you backfired quick, all right? Number one, it pushed you away. Okay, number two, they created a self-fulfilling prophecy, all right? Number three, it invited chaos. Number four, self-sabotage. And number five, y'all, they embarrassed themselves publicly, okay? With that being said, fam, y'all be sure to get you a Yes Sir t-shirt, Yes Sir hoodie, book a one-on-one session with your boy, and you can check out any one of my books. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.